Well, hello friends. Today in our reading in Job chapters 13 to 16, we find perhaps the greatest statement of faith that's written in the Bible. In verse number 15 of chapter 13, Job says, "Though God slay me, yet I'm going to serve him." Now in verse 24 of the same chapter, Job felt like God had hid his face from him. He felt alone. And in chapter 16, verses 12 to 14, he says, I was at ease. Everything was going good. In other words, all was fine, and yet he broke me apart. And chapter 16, it says, his face, that is, Job's face, was red with weeping. And in verse 20, my eyes just poured out tears to God. So Job felt lonely. He felt like he'd been betrayed by God. And yet he says, though God slay me, yet will I serve him. Something similar was said to the 3 Hebrew children before they were thrown in the fire. You know, they told the king, they said that, you know, you can threaten us all you want. We might get burnt in the fire, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to bow down to you. We're going to serve God. If he delivers us, fine. If not, so be it. We're going to still serve God. Friends, faith is not something, I don't believe, that you kind of build up or pump up like a air pump or a water pump. But faith is a lifestyle. It's trusting and believing in God no matter what happens. And this is Job's life. Job says, Lord, it doesn't matter. You see, he didn't know, he didn't understand the source and why all this was happening. But Job still says, in fact, he thought God was doing it to him. Well, God was allowing it. But it was Satan was the source of all this, the instigator. We've talked about that. But I'm simply saying to you today that no matter what you go through with, no matter how difficult life may be, faith is trusting in God, believing in God, no matter what happens. So I encourage you, make it a lifestyle of believing and trusting in God. Come out good in the end. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.